today I'm doing something I absolutely love doing, merging two worlds. We're gonna merge America with India. So I'm creating a burger, not just any burger, but we're gonna make an aloo tikki burger. Aloo tikki? What does that mean? Aloo means potato, tikki means patty, and burger means burger. I love creating fusion dishes because really that's what we all are, a fusion of our environment. And my grandparents are from India, my parents are from Africa, but I was born in London. And now I live in America, so I'm merging all the worlds through my cuisine. Wow, I didn't even write that. It just came out, like what? It's like someone just speaks through me or something. There are 4 parts to this dish. You have your burger bun. We're not making ours from scratch, but you can. We have the patty, which is actually made from potatoes mainly, but so many different spices in there too, so you get so much flavor in that. Then we have our chutneys, because really, what is a burger without its sauces? Boring. Whenever I end up making burgers for people and they tell me to go light on the sauce, it makes me really sad. So we have 2 sauces for this. We have a tomato and red pepper chutney. It's kind of like a sweet and sour spicy sauce. And then we have a cooling coriander mayo to go on top. And we're gonna top it all off with caramelized cabbage. Now, I know you're probably used to caramelized onions, but I guarantee you'll probably be fooled by these. I first created this recipe for Om Nom, which is the plant-based restaurant I created the menu for. And we sell these all the time there, and nobody ever knows that it's cabbage and not onions. So try it out and see what you think. Genuinely, people do. Wow. Everyone was tagging it like caramelized onions. I was like, oh god. Okay. So let's get right into it. First of all, we're gonna get our patty started. I like to use yellow potatoes. I find that it has a really, really great texture for this. Not too mushy, and it's got a good amount of starchiness to it too. So our potatoes are going to be spiced up with these ingredients. We have ginger, green chili, garam masala, and amchur. Also, we're gonna put in turmeric, mustard seeds, and that's it. So I know some of those ingredients may have sounded a bit scary because they're unknown, but don't worry, they are easy to find. You just have to go onto Amazon, or you can find them in any local Indian shop. But let me break some of them down for you. So amchur, as I mentioned before, this is actually dried mango powder, so more familiar than you thought. It has a very, very zesty, tangy taste, and so it brings a lot to this dish. Garam masala is actually more common than you think. You can find it in most supermarkets now in the spice section, and it's actually a blend of so many different aromatic spices. So to make your cooking easier when you want an Indian flavor, just throw a bit of this in. Now the last thing I think you may not have heard of is curry leaves, but don't be afraid. Curry leaves are literally just leaves that taste of curry. Or do curry taste of these leaves? Find out next time. No, I'm joking. I'll tell you right now. Curry leaves are actually very, very common. You can find them again in Indian stores, but you can also buy yourself a little plant and grow it in your garden, and they actually grow very easily. And I guarantee you, this little leaf will add so much delight to your life. So you're gonna peel and chop your potatoes now. And ideally, if you chop them very, very fine, that's gonna be best for you because they'll cook a lot faster. And then you can mash them up a lot faster too. Okay, so let me tell you where this dish came from. This is actually part of an Indian street. I jinxed myself. Aloo tikki is actually a very, very famous Indian street food. So if you go to India, make sure you try out the authentic version. So first of all, we have to saute our spices. Then we're gonna throw in our chopped potatoes. I forgot to add that we also are putting peas into this patty. So we're gonna throw them in with the potatoes to cook. And they just add a really nice color and texture to the patty too. So now, while our potatoes are cooking, make sure you keep an eye on them, but let's prepare our chutney. Now that's gonna have tomatoes and red peppers, some spices, and of course some sugar to make it a little bit caramelized. So the last thing that goes into the chutney is my cornstarch slurry. You just need to take 1 tablespoon of corn flour and add 3 tablespoons of water, cold water, into a bowl, and then we'll add that into the chutney. As it heats, it will start to thicken after you've added the cornstarch, and it will have a really nice glaze. Let's saute our cabbage now too, and with the cabbage we're just doing a bit of oil, some liquid aminos, salt, and a little bit of sugar too, and of course hing. While the cabbage is cooking, let's make our coriander mint mayo. For that we need mayonnaise, mint sauce, I use Coleman's mint sauce. I actually bring it from London to LA. But if you're in London, then you're in luck, it's right there. And you're also gonna need fresh coriander and just a little bit of lemon juice. So we are on our last steps. We're gonna take our filling and make them into patties, and we're gonna pan fry them. So just make sure that your potatoes are mashed up enough to make them into patties. I generally find getting in there with your hands is the best way to do that. Lastly, before I forget, we're gonna put a tablespoon of corn flour in there. That's gonna really help the outside of the patties to get a bit crispy. Okay, so you're gonna take about half a cup worth of the mixture to make your patties, oil your pan, and stick them on. I like to top my buns with a little bit of oil and kalonji seeds, which are also known as onion seeds. They give a really lovely flavor. We are finally ready to assemble. So let's start. We've got our buns. Now you can really assemble it however you like, and you can add bits in if you want like some leaves in there, or if you want to add, oh, you know what I'm gonna add? Some crispy sev, it's called. Again, if you go to the Indian shop, you can find it. They're actually chickpea flour, crispy little crisps. I don't know how else to describe them, but they're really yummy and they're nice to add a crunch into the burger. So first I'm going to take my mayo and spread it onto the base. I like my burgers extremely saucy, so I'm going to load it up. Then we're going to take our tiki, place it on top. Oh my gosh, it already looks amazing. And then we've got our next chutney, the spicy and sweet tomato chutney. We have our cabbage, sprinkle some of your sev, and lastly put the bun on top. Okay, the time has finally come to actually eat this burger. I feel like it is a burger made with love. The more preparation that goes into it, the more I feel like you've put so much loving energy into it. So I'm sure it's gonna taste incredible. Now get ready for a party in your mouth because all these flavors are gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be amazing. But first, don't forget to do your prayer of gratitude. Remember how many people and how many incredible parts of nature had to come together to allow us to have this on our table today. So take a moment and just say a deep prayer of gratitude and take it all the way back to the sun and to God for providing us with all of these beautiful, incredible ingredients. And now, let's eat. I'm so ready for this. I have not made this in a very long time. Burgers are definitely not first date meals, but they're definitely good ones. Oh my gosh, the flavor of this, the creamy zesty mayo, sweet spicy chutney, the little crispy bits that were just on my lip, so delicious, and the patty, oh my goodness, the burst of flavors are just incredible. Oh, and the cabbage, divine. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you so much, and see you next time. Sending you all so much love and so much gratitude. Hey everyone, if you like this video, and even if you didn't love it that much, still leave a comment and subscribe so I can get to know you just like you're getting to know me through these videos. Sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching.